Yeah. So the one thing you need to know about rowing relative to communication is there are a variety of boat classes, and there's a variety of combinations you might end up in. So you can have as few as one person in a boat, and as
Mhm.
many as eight rowers and a coxswain, so a total of nine. And depending on the time of the year and the training cycle you're in, and then the boat you end up making, you, like I said, you might have a variety of people in that boat, and then sort of physically even laid out in a boat in a different order. So the communication, obviously, if you're in a two-person boat, is literally, it's like you say something and the other person can hear you. Whereas if you're in an eight-person boat, from the bow to the stern is almost 50 or 60 feet, and you're going hair on fire down the course, like you can't communicate across that distance. So you have a coxswain, who's the person in the stern with a microphone and the rudder, kind of calling the race plan and telling people to make corrections, and telling you where you are in the race and all that sort of thing. So what our
Mhm.
team talks about all the time is like a lean in, lean out philosophy. It's a lot of like give it away, give away knowledge. I obviously try and educate them, like answer some questions. If you meet them and you're like, oh, you've walked into this house, but like really the house for you is over in this neighborhood because it's this and this and this. You should go to their open house and check it out. Or oh, have you heard about the off market, this off market property coming up? Has your agent told you about that? Or like giving away a lot of these sort of secrets and trying to be helpful at the same time just builds incredible trust. And then not like breathing down their neck trying to get their email and phone number so you can call them 25 times and like just ask them if they're going to buy yet, right? It's like
Mhm.
providing the value is huge and super important, and is really hard in the beginning when you don't have a ton of sales or you don't have a big pipeline, especially if you're starting a business or a new career, to trust that. But if you can really be of value and give away knowledge, and then point someone in the right direction, and really take a second to understand them as a human being and what they're actually looking for, like
Mhm.
you'll realize you grow pretty quickly. And more often than not, they'll like walk back in and be like, yo, can we have your card? We want to chat some more. And that happens all the time. And and it's because I give them what, whether they ask for it or not, give them something of value, and don't be the person who's trying to just turn them into a dollar sign, basically. Man, one really big key which I practiced daily as a rower was being comfortable being uncomfortable.
Mhm.
And like, because you get into this moment where a lot of money's on the line, they really like the house, it's competitive. A lot of people get tense and get like they get uncomfortable. They don't want to talk about, like, money's taboo. We don't want to like negotiate in our culture, right? So it's kind of like this moment of like, "Ew, I feel kind of icky in this situation. I want to get out of here," agents and clients alike. And for me, that's one big thing that my athletic career helped me cultivate, is that understanding of like, I can just sit here and be uncomfortable longer than you can, and that's going to help me in a big way.
Mhm.
um, but generally speaking, like tactically speaking, that is, it's there are key numbers that you need to know, like how many disclosure packets are out, how many people have toured the property, how many confirmed offers are coming in, um, and then obviously looking at the comps, and then trying to find out from the agent, like, who's the agent on the other side, like who are those confirmed offers coming from, what are those person's tendencies, what brokerage do they work for, and just finding out as much data as you can to try and
Mhm.
form, rub your crystal ball a little bit and feed it with some good stuff, and then hopefully it spits out something predictive for you. But um, that kind of stuff, and staying in the moment, um, and then from there, like I'm just a huge fan of everything that Chris Voss puts out
Mhm.
relative to
I love Chris
negotiation.
Voss. Yeah.